Hi, friends. Today, we are going to look at a number chart and see what happens when we count. Have you ever noticed that when we count, there's a special pattern? Every time we get to a new 10, something changes. Let's find out what happens. Let's start at the number 1 and count all the way up. Watch what happens when we get to the next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at this. Every time we get to the last number before a new 10, there is always a 9 in the ones place. 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99. See that? Every one of those numbers has a 9 in the ones place. Now let's look at what happens when we go to the next number after the numbers with a 9 in the ones place. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's zoom in on the tens. Do you notice how every time we move to the next 10, the ones place has a 0 and the tens place goes up by 1? Take a moment to notice that. The ones place in each number has a 0, and the tens place goes from 1 10 to 2 10s to 3 10s to 4 10s and so on. Did you also notice that after each 10, we start a new row on our number chart? After 10, we start a new row at 11. After 20, we start a new row at 21. After 30, we start a new row at 31, and so on. What happens after we count to 100? Do the numbers keep going? Yes! Let's count together and see if the pattern stays the same. Here's 100, so we'll start a new row at 101. Ready? 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. Look at 109 and 119. The last number before a 10 still has a 9 in the ones place. And what comes after 109? 110. Just like before, the ones place turns to 0 and we start a new 10. So the pattern stays the same, even past 100. When you get to a number with a 9 in the ones place, a new 10 comes right after it. That's a great trick to remember. Wow! Today, we learned something super cool. Let's do a quick review. The last number before a new 10 always has a 9 in the ones place. The first number in a new 10 always has a 0 in the ones place. This pattern keeps going even past 100. Numbers follow a pattern, and that helps us know what comes next when we count. Let's practice what you've learned today. When a question comes on the screen, you'll have 20 seconds to answer it. See if you can solve it before the answer appears. Remember, the last number before a new 10 always has a 9 in the ones place, and the first number in a new 10 always has a 0 in the ones place. Ready? Let's go! Look at the numbers. What comes next? "20 is the next number. Notice how the number before it, the 19, has a 9 in the ones place, just like we studied on the hundreds chart. What is the missing number? The missing number is 30. Did you get that? What number comes right before 50? Think about what you know about numbers that come right before a new 10. 49 comes right before 50. What number comes right after 79? "80 comes right after 79. What number comes right after 109? "110 comes right after 109. Let's do one more. What number comes right before 120? "119 comes right before 120. Great job, math stars! Keep practicing counting and looking for patterns in numbers. See you next time.